up. And we're going to be, okay, let's count backwards from 10, Sherry M, and let's get with the human countdown clock. Oh, it's going faster than I thought. You know what? If we wait 2 seconds, we are just about ready. Come on,
Wait,
YouTube, you can do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Somebody told me they hate this music because it makes them dance.
that's
They
a
don't
shame.
want to. They don't want to. I'll tell you who it is later.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's your day.
Is it your day?
Celebrating you
Celebrating
in a
in special way.
Party shine.
You can shine
Smile.
and smile
We're celebrating you in style.
in style. Bop, bop, ba-da. Let's bring down the orchestra. Thank you to the song. I'm Bonnie D. This is my co-host. She's my Tuesday lady, Sherry M. How are you, Sherry?
Doing good. It's
Um,
here.
yeah, I know. It's July 8th. My goodness, where's the year going? Do you have any idea? Tell me, can we catch up?
Way too fast.
I
I
know.
think,
I
when you're a kid, the summer takes forever. It seems so long. And now as you get older, it's like, how is it July already?
Wait a minute, we got older? Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that.
Oh,
That's breaking news. Okay, let me do my opening poem and then we'll get we got a lot of news today. And by the way, yesterday on my Read My Lips Cool Conversations with Creative shows, I announced that July 7th, which was yesterday, is the sixth most popular date of birth in the United States.
really?
Yes, they came up with all kinds of theories about wanting to have babies before the end of the year and summer and winter and never mind. I didn't like
Yeah.
that. Here we go. Pop the confetti, light the candles fast. It's happy birthday to you and we hope it's a blast. I changed this. Bonnie D on her Scarlet Mike and co-host the beautiful Sherry M2 dishing celebration gold with a fun point of view. From icons on the screen to social media stars who soar. We'll share what they're known for and their pre-fame lore. We have a little bit of backstories today. Wacky holidays you've never heard before, plus milestone in music you're bound to adore. We've got candles and sparklers in the other room. It's too dangerous near the computer. Frosting on the cake. Mwah. A delicious blend only Sherry and I could bake. So buckle up, darlings. A fun show's in store. HB2U. Lighting up July 8th with glam, bam, and so much more. What do you think, Sherry?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's get this started. We're going to do July 8th events and music history. Let's blast through this one and then we'll get to the birthdays. 1954, in this day, I don't know anybody who's been alive since then. I don't know. DJ Dewey Phillips at WHBQ Radio in Memphis, Tennessee became the first DJ to play an Elvis Presley song, Sherry, when he spun That's All Right Mama on his radio show, which was called Red Hot and Blue. Guess what? People loved the song so much, the switchboard went bam, bam, bam. The lights were lighting up. People were calling up. So he just kept playing the song. And that gave Elvis early primetime publicity. So that was 1954. What have you got?
Good
Another
old
Elvis?
days of radio. 1957, Elvis. Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear hits #1 in the US. The day before it appears in his second film, Loving You, it holds the top spot for 7 weeks.
That's a lot of Elvis, and I think we have more Elvis coming up. In 1965, let's go 8 years ahead, the Dave Clark Five's first movie, Having a Wild Weekend. I was wondering when I was going to have one of those soon. Opens in London. For American audiences, it was called Catch Us If You Can, after their hit song of the same name. Okay.
1972, Bill Withers. This is one of my all-time favorite songs. Lean on Me hits #1 in America. In 1989, it's the theme to the movie Lean on Me, about a troubled school and no nonsense principal.
I remember that. I love that song too. 2003, we're back to Elvis. One of his teeth, which somehow belonged to his former girlfriend Linda Thompson. This must be
Yeah,
before
that's
what's her name,
wrong.
the wife. It went on auction on eBay with a lock of his hair and a gold record. Sherry, it sold for together the tooth, the hair, ugh, and the gold record sold for $100,000. This is 2003. That's 22 years ago today. I
Well, it's
wonder
a
what it
bundle. It's a bundle package for 100,000. That's a good deal.
sounds like a bargain. Yeah, I know. What's your last one?
2023, Elton John, another of my favorite artists, finishes his final farewell tour, which started in 2018 with a show in Stockholm. He played to 6 million plus fans in 22 countries, the highest grossing tour with over $900 million, a record broken by Swift, her Eras tour, which isn't surprising.
Wow, she knocked Elton John out of the top spot. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Wow, 900 million, 6 million fans, 22 countries. That's a lot of work. Bravo to Elton. We're just going to let him keep the glory of that title. Let's go to famous birthdays. This is one of everybody, I think, favorite actors, Kevin Bacon. He's 67 today. Happy birthday. And yesterday, by the way, was Ringo Starr's 85th birthday. I
Really?
announced that one. Yes, really. And he's still out there rocking away. Kevin Bacon, prolific TV and film actor. Everybody remembers him, I think, from Footloose, Apollo 13. He won a Golden Globe for The River Wild. He was in Mystic River, Tremors, Friday the 13th. Let's see. There's a trivia game in his name called Six Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh, I
His
didn't know that.
his mother taught elementary school. His father was an architect, and he moved to New York when he was 17 years old to be in a career in theater. And he was soon cast in a production at Circle in the Square Theater School. Bravo to Kevin Bacon. Who have you got?
Angelica Houston, 74.
Oh,
You've got to love and admire her. She's an
iconic.
actress and John Huston's daughter. She won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Prizzi's Honor, which most people know. Independent Spirit Award for her role in The Dead. Other film credits include The Addams Family, The Royal Tenenbaums, Daddy Daycare, and Buffalo 66. And she portrayed Eileen Rand on NBC series Smash. A little bit of trivia about her. She's the third Oscar winner in her family.
The storied Houston family. And I loved the musical, the TV
Talented.
musical Smash. Did you see Smash at all?
No, I didn't, but I'm going to watch it now.
See if you can stream it. It was very, very into a lot of iconic people, some stars to be, some stars already like her. It was heartbreaking, some of the scenes. Anyway, today, one of my favorite actors, I think he's wonderful, Michael Weatherly. You might not know him by name, but he was Tony DiNozzo, the agent on NCIS, along with Mark Harmon. He was started his first role, minor role in The Cosby Show. That must have been ages ago.
Yeah.
He also, after NCIS, he started serving as the lead character, the title character in the series Bull, Bull. Well, it was no bull. He was a psychologist who ran a jury consulting firm, big time with screens, and they were profiling who the jurors were and how they might react. He had a whole interesting team
Wow.
of people, but they're bringing him back because on NCIS, he was so popular with Ziva. David on the show, Cody DePablo, that they're bringing back Michael Weatherly and Cody to star in a brand new show called Tony and Ziva this fall.
Hmm.
Interesting.
That
Interesting.
NCIS franchise has been doing very well.
Absolutely. It's kind of fallen around a little bit. Gary Cole took over Mark Harmon,
Yeah,
and it lost a little bit of his
yeah,
pizzazz. But
that's what
anyway,
happens.
you got one more birthday for us?
Jeffrey Tambor, 81, and I did not know this gentleman until you brought him to my attention. Television actor in The Larry Sanders Show and Arrested Development. He won a Golden Globe and 2 Emmy Awards for his portrayal of Mara. How do you say this name?
Pfefferman.
Pfefferman
Pfefferman.
on the Amazon comedy series Transparent, which I have to catch up on. I have to see that one. Victor
Interesting.
Augustus Mayhew in 2000 movie in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now that one I would know because
Jeffrey's been around a long
yeah,
time. He's
yeah.
81. My goodness gracious. We have two social media stars today. I'll take the first one. Happy birthday to Adam Moran. And what's interesting is his name, his brand on on social media and everywhere in person is Beard Meets Food all together. He's 40 years old. He has 5 million subscribers. And listen to this. You all heard about the Coney Island hot dog eating contest this past weekend, July 4th. Okay, I don't know where he stands on that one or sits on that one, but as of 2020, he was the world's 15th best professional competitive eater, Sherry. He posts videos of extreme food challenges. He set the then world record for most McDonald's chicken nuggets eaten in one sitting at the 2015 Yorkshire Pudding Eating Championships. He has appeared in the National
How
Geographic.
many how many chicken nuggets do we know?
I'll have to find out. I should have. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't in the bio. He appeared in the National Geographic TV series How to Win at Everything. Interesting. Before he went full time on YouTube, he was a banker in England. Interesting. I'll look it up. We'll do it next time we meet. What you got the next one?
So on YouTube, there's a performer named Today's Toddler. Uh, and this person, who's only 29, has 585 million YouTube viewers of her videos, 650,000 TikTok followers. In 2020, videos about parenting and quarantine were her specialty. In November 2020, her toddler eating broccoli for the first time went viral. Her real name is Kendra, and she has 3 children.
And not enough to do.
Yeah.
Toddlers dot today. Anybody interested? Go look them up. Okay, you're going to start off with the wacky holidays. Go ahead, Sherry.
There's a fly flying around here. I don't know if you see it in the screen, but
No.
today is Be a Kid Again Day. In 2009, a study analyzed the impact of being psychologically young, which I think both you and I are,
Uh-huh.
and how it can add to one's quality of life. In 2014, a paper in the American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine concluded that maintaining a positive attitude reduces anxiety and depression. 100%. In 2016, a North Carolina State University study revealed that people with a positive attitude towards aging felt less negative emotions and stress.
I like that.
Yeah,
Today is also Math 2.0 day. I'm taking this because I was on the math team, the competition math team in, I think, junior high school or high school.
you
Who can
were.
remember? I was. And on my Saturdays, two friends of mine, classmates and I, our mothers used to take turns taking us to Queens College in Queens, New York. We were living in Little Neck and Douglaston for a college level mathematics course. We were auditing the course when we were in early in high school. That was what I did on my Saturdays. Anyway, Math 2.0 Day was created in 2009 by the Math Interest Group to promote and enable the use of math online in 30,000 BC. Duh. How can you count that far back? Counting was done by making marks on animal bones. In 520 AD, moving ahead, Hindu mathematicians, I won't even pronounce their names, invented the numerical value of zero.
Wow.
Zip. Zilch, none, nada, that's zero. And in 1200 BC, the abacus, where you move the beads, counting the numbers, was invented in China. And all the way fast forward to 1557, Robert Ricord, with an E on the end of his name, introduced the equal sign, Sherry. I thought that was interesting. And I will tell you, when I was taking some of my advanced college degrees in business statistics class, I did all my math, my calculations by pencil on paper.
Oh,
And
yeah, me
the
too.
men in the class were furious because they were using slide rules. We didn't have cell phones to use the little calculators. So I just want you to know. Okay, there you go. You got one more for me, and then I have a couple.
One my grandsons would love, National Video Game Day.
Ooh.
We're not going to tell them. 1940, the first video game was introduced at the New York World's Fair in New York by Edward Condon, which that surprised me that long ago.
Yeah.
In 1977, Atari's first game console, the Atari 2600, debuts with games like Frogger. And in 1989, gamers could now travel with their consoles as Nintendo released Game Boy. And today it's the Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
Switch 2
nice.
just came out. Yes.
Nice to know. Very
Yes.
good. And I've got two eating holidays. One is it's National Freezer Pop Day. In 1905, somebody named Frank Epperson was a little boy in San Francisco Bay. And guess what, Sherry? He accidentally invented the freezer pop. How? He mixed sweet soda powder, I don't even know what that is, with water, and he left it overnight, I assume, in the fridge or the freezer. In the morning, he discovered it had frozen into a delicious treat. So that was the invention of Freezer Pop Day. And related to that, today is National Ice Cream Sundae Day. And those of you who are too young to know, Sunday is spelled with an E on the end instead of a Y, like the day of the week. In 1881, Edward C. Benners, owner of Benner Soda Fountain in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, he thinks he invented it. In 1890, one story says that the name Sunday originated when Evanston, Illinois passed a blue law, which often
Huh.
means no alcohol and certain things. This restricted activities on Sundays. So the town invented the term Sunday soda. Sunday, the day of the week, which turned into Sunday with an E. I don't know how that got there. In 1920, 30 years later, Sunday is introduced in the US and it's renamed Knickerbocker Glory. I think this was from the UK. Ice cream in a tall conical glass,
Mhm.
small at the small
That's
at the
what we
bottom,
do for our
big at the
Sundays.
top,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
eaten with a distinctive long spoon. And in the 1980s, Sunday became one of the favorite desserts in the US. So what do you, I think that was in
I,
the UK,
I
the
think it's a good
Knickerbocker.
thing that we don't call it Knickerbocker Glory.
I know. It still exists. People are still talking about it. So that's it for July 8th. According to my clock, we're at 12 minutes in here. So
Hey!
other than music, that's pretty good. Cherry, you want to do a shout? Anybody you know having a birthday today? I don't
Oh,
know
I don't
anybody.
know anyone today.
I
Mm-mm.
don't either. Well, let's play the outro music. What are you doing today? Anything interesting? Anything
I'm
fun?
going to a water park, a little splash park.
Lovely. And I'm getting ready for tomorrow's Technology Revolution show with one of my cool dudes, one of my favorite people, Tom Madonna, featured guest. And then I have the Happy Birthday to You on Thursday with my friend Ron Roel from 45 Forward, video, radio, TV. And then on Friday, we have a real birthday boy, Bill Williams, Bill W., who hosted this co-hosted last week. And who's he with? He's with Bob Ficken. You know Bob Ficken.
Yep, I know, Bob.
He's been on Technology Revolution, so I have a packed week, so I've got to go get ready doing more birthday research. So let's play the outro and then we'll wave goodbye. Here we go. Thank you everyone for watching. Even if it's only for 8 seconds, we value you. How about going for 12 seconds this time?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, even if it's not yours. It's somebody's.
Celebrating you in this
Stand on top of a hill and say happy birthday to somebody. Somebody was born today.
We're celebrating you in style.
We're going to take this.